Hola, Español cuatro. So for your blended, for Friday and for next Tuesday for that matter, and your work time in class on Monday, you're going to be working on your final project here for this unit, your review unit. So there's no hay un examen con esta unidad, solamente hay un proyecto. And since this is taking the place of your test, it will be close. It will be probably worth close to 75 points. And in this final review project of our first unit, you're going to put together all the information in the form of a video, which should be no longer than 5 minutes. It is completely up to you how you want to present the information. As you can see here, you can choose a Google Drawing, a Google Slides presentation, a Padlet, Slide Snack, or an infographic on Canva. And I've put the links to each of the different news sites you could try here. Infographic would be the Canva site here, a Padlet, which is really cool. And I'll show you a couple of examples up here once I'm done going through the requirements. A slide snack as well, similar to a Google Slides presentation, but it's all online with different formats you can use. So what I'm expecting from you within this presentation is that you'll include multiple visuals as usual to present the following information. So an introduction of yourself, basically just introduce yourself. Describe yourself, because we've been talking about the uses of stare. I want a minimum of 3 adjectives. How you normally feel in general, emotion using a star. And then I want you to continue on talking about things that what makes you cry, laugh, and scared. These are using your emotion expressions. And it's also part of your vocabulary on your packet. Okay. If you see right down, let me get that lined up for you. Right down here. Okay. Those expressions, I like to see using those. Activities you like to do, more than 2 activities, okay? 2 would be the bare minimum, but there's more than just 2 activities that each of you like to do. What activities you love. I just want more than 1 activity that you love doing, and what things in general interest you. That could be anything. Any of these could be anything, but I don't want them to overlap, all right? I don't want you to be saying, oh, well, I like this, but I love it too. No, I want different things for all of these. What do you know how to do well using saber? What is it that you are good at, that you have a lot of confidence in doing? Who are 2 people you know well, and why do you know them well? So not just, yo conozco Signora Altamari. Okay, great. You know Mrs. Altamari. Why do you know her so well? Or whoever it is you're talking about. Talk about some places you know well. Have you traveled anywhere that you know pretty well? How do you know them well? So don't just say, you know Florida. Why do you know Florida so well? Or how do you know so much about Florida? Where and what do you like to do on the weekends? At least 3 sentences on this. So different activities maybe you like to do on the weekends. And where do you do those activities at? Once again, I'll whip this out. Your vocabulario. Utilize it. Okay. Compare 2 different colleges or universities that you may possibly want to be attending this next year, using your comparisons. So what makes, my husband's cheering for Mankato right now. You don't have to choose Mankato. It's not going to get you extra points on this project. But what makes one better than the other? What does one university have more of than the other that maybe makes it more appealing to you? Or what does one have less of, which makes it less appealing to you? So just elaborate on each of those. Go into more detail using your comparisons. And then finish off by telling me which college do you want to attend. So after talking about this, you'll hopefully be able to tell us which college at this moment you want to attend. Doesn't mean you're going to actually be going there, but you'd maybe like to go there. So be creative and have fun with this. This doesn't have to be memorized, obviously. You'll create using Vidyard, which is what I'm using right now on this video for you. You could also use another form of video creation of your choice, WeVideo, Screencastify, Adobe Spark. Any of those would be good options for this project. Up here is the little thing for the Go Vidyard Go Video. It just says screen and webcam recorder. It works very easily. And then, this is all due next Wednesday. So, miércoles, el 11 de octubre. So, next Wednesday by the beginning of class. It should be shared with me on Classroom. And I'll put a link up on Classroom for this. But before I finish this video, I'm going to show you, the Canva site here. Hopefully you're seeing this in the video. I can't tell if this is showing up for you or not. But it is, there's lots of different templates. These are different ones that I've made on this site before. But this would be like more of an infographic. So for you guys, you could just put pictures on here in the form of an infographic and have different labels of what you're talking about, which is kind of cool. You can make presentations, posters. They've got lots of examples on the actual site too for you to utilize for doing this. I don't know if it's going to load right now for you guys. I'm just going to close that. I don't think it's going to load. But I can show you them in class too. Or a Padlet. So this other option I'd given you over here with the Padlet. And then here are some examples of Padlets. I hope this is showing up for you guys too here. But this was a 1950s project that someone had done with lots of visuals. So in your video, you could just be taking a screencast, a screenshot almost of it with your video and talking about each of these pictures and how they represent each of the things you're talking about. But that is that. So I would start for tomorrow for blended, start going through these requirements and what do you want to be talking about, and then maybe start the presentation on Monday, finishing it up on Tuesday. So if you're in class tomorrow, I can help you with this as well. But that's how we're going to wrap up this lección preliminar. Email me with any questions or stop by my room tomorrow. Okay. Adios, clase.